Good day, all you backyard fireworks enthusiasts and backyard pyros. PA Pyrotechnic fan here. Just bringing you an update today on our stash for New Year's Eve. Did not do anything except a couple of fountains on Labor Day. So what we've done is we have a dozen cakes. I just added, like I said, we have 4 500-gram cakes. US 66 from Winda, Goodfella, which is a United Pyro, loose cannon we used on 4th of July, another 500-gram from United Pyro. Don't mess with me, 9 on the board, 2-inch NOAB, and that is from Miracle Fireworks. And we mentioned before that we've had Meow, Freak Show, For Your Eyes Only, Gazoo, T-Rex, Spinosaurus, and we went out and added, I was looking for something with a little bit more of a fan effect, so I'm going to see if this Pyrotastic does it or not. Not quite sure, but we're going to try that on New Year's and see how that works out. So basically that's the stash update. Just added really just one thing to make it a dozen cakes. Now I've done a dozen before, or maybe a couple of more on New Year's Eve, usually 4 or 5 minutes, and I have several different ideas this year on what I like to do. So would like some feedback on that from people as well. The other reason I came in today is I wanted to introduce the new FireFly system I had purchased. Only a couple of $100, and the reason I do like it, as I said, the unit itself sends you its own Wi-Fi, hooks straight to your phone, nothing in between. Everything about the attachments are connular. Like I said, I like the way it plugs in there, as well as it detaches on your clip that actually wraps around your fuse, which are cleanable and reusable. So that was one of the reasons that I thought it was good. When you plug it in, you can see how it's red to green. I have used this as just a little bit of a demo myself. Unfortunately, the phone that I have it synced up to is the phone that I'm filming with, so really can't pull it out right now, but I will do something very shortly to show how it does work. I have used it on a dry run, just opened up the snap piece itself, watched the coil get hot when I did it, so I know it works. It works pretty much simultaneously. It's actually, I think, going to be very, very good. So that's one of the reasons I purchased it, was because I like to single fuse things, and I thought this might give me, with 15 ports, and I know you can add as many other units of these as you'd like, but for me, I think with the 15, I'm usually 4th of July, I'm going anywhere from 20 to 30 cakes. So to string a few of them together, or single fuse a few of them together, and then hit that ignition piece and let that go is my next idea. So if I have 3, 4, 5 cakes strung together, I can fast fuse a couple of them together, delay one, fast fuse into the next, however you want to set that up. And just with one push, boom, it's ready to go. The only problem, quote unquote, that I've had with the FireFly system is that it allows you to import music for your show, all kinds of stuff. The only thing that it does, it's strange, it allows you to build a catalog of your fireworks with the UR codes. Now, a lot of the things I purchased don't always have a UR code, so I couldn't put them all in to line them up on my individual firing piece. So as long as I have those numbered 1 through 15 or whatever and know which order I have to go, I'm fine. I haven't really considered putting music to an event yet or anything like that. That's maybe in the future, but I've always been a guy who likes to hear the sound of the fireworks, so that's just me. But that was the reason why I purchased it. It was $200, 8 batteries, okay, 8 D-cell batteries, no big deal. And like I said, runs the Wi-Fi, runs right off your phone because this produces its own Wi-Fi, 300 feet away. It's great, and it syncs up to other units, as I mentioned. So that was the reason why I purchased it. And like I said, my plan is to still single fuse some things, especially 4th of July when I have a lot more, but making sure that hits when I want it to hit, and for any type of what I really thought would be like a really good finale has to be timed correctly. So I think that's where the emphasis on a lot of it's going to be. And that brings me to my next piece, where for New Year's Eve, I've considered a few things. Few different scenarios to run through. This Route 66 cake does have 66 shots. Its duration is about 1:30, 1:34. And what I was contemplating was having that go firing off whatever this type of fan cake might be. And then I was thinking every 8 or 10 seconds, just firing it up or having a couple of them, like I said, the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus together, maybe just go up at the same time, that type of thing. All those combinations can be discussed, but what I was considering was eventually firing all 12. I've also considered, just because I really want to use this new FireFly piece as a finale piece, or to use for the finale, I was really considering just the 4 500-gram cakes with the initial fan shot to see how that looks, and make it just one big barrage like a finale piece and have it be over pretty quickly. The reason I was thinking that or contemplating that is just because I want to see how this system works. Boom, 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 1, 2, 3. See if how that works, to make sure that you well run. I mean, New Year's Eve is fun. I just like to be quick about it, just because to me it's a way to look at new products for 4th of July, or to possibly go back over something that you didn't think was too good and reincorporate it and see if it looks better with something else. As I mentioned, that's why I catalog everything. And that's what I just feel like I should do with that. I feel as if I single fused everything, that's great, but I bought this system to try to help me with it. So I figured, as a test run, as I mentioned, probably do these 4 with this fan piece in the beginning, save the rest just to start up for next year's 4th of July. The 4 or 5 200 grams are fine. The T-Rex and Spinosaurus, I think, hit very well for 200 grams. These other ones give you a little bit of a spinning effect and all kinds of cutie stuff, which is great, and you want to incorporate that. But I was also thinking, just let it hit hard for a minute and a half and see what happens. So definitely wanted somebody's feedback on that. Always open to ideas. Hope you like and subscribe. And as I said, please give me your suggestions. How do you do your New Year's Eve? Are you a guy who likes a lot? Are you a guy who likes the quick punch? I mean, the reason I say it is many people shoot things off at midnight. They'll drop a cake or 2 at midnight, and that's great. But I had gone a little earlier, 8:30, 9 o'clock, try to be a little considerate toward other people who might have to get up in the morning and do work on the holiday. And I just thought, you know what, now that I have this new toy to play with, how about let's play with it for New Year's Eve, see what happens. So that's where we stand. Have 12 cakes ready to go. Going to decide how we're going to set that up. But I would like some viewer feedback. If anybody has ideas or what you think would look good. As I mentioned, I can draw it out, let those 66 shots lob up there and hit everything in between. And I was going to do that with all the FireFly system too. Hit each fuse or anything that I had, maybe single fuse together, fire it once and see how it works. So those are my thoughts, what I was contemplating. Would love to hear what anybody else has to say. Hope everybody's having a great day. And remember to light up the sky.